Ballpoint pen versus gel pen. When buying a pen, you will encounter many of the same words each type you buy. The number one thing you should be looking out for, so you know what to expect from the pen, is the type of ink. Two popular and often confused types are ballpoint and gel ink. So, let's get started. Number 1. Ballpoint ink compared to gel ink. When it comes to comparing these two types of ink, the most important thing to note is that ballpoint ink is oil-based and gel ink is water-based. Ballpoint ink is very thick and only the barest amount needs to be applied in order for it to write on paper, with the ink seeming to sit on the paper as opposed to sinking into it. This is one reason why ballpoint ink seems like it will write on almost any surface. If it can grip the material, then the ball will roll and ink will be applied. Number 2. Ballpoint versus gel sizes. Ballpoint ink doesn't spread on the paper, so that you will often see a very large ball that writes near the size of the ball or smaller. Gel ink soaks into the paper and it spreads to some extent, depending on the paper. Number 3. Ballpoint versus gel pen bodies. Both pen types are sold in a huge variety of sizes, but generally speaking, gel pens will be limited by the fact that a much higher volume of gel ink is needed for a given quantity of writing than ballpoint ink. This means gel pens need large, and often wide, refills, where ballpoint pen refills can be sold in a huge variety. Number 4. Ballpoint versus gel refills. Ballpoint and gel refills come on all sorts of sizes, but they generally aren't interchangeable. Ballpoint ink is thick and is used sparingly, while gel ink is watery and is consumed by the pen at a much quicker pace. This means that ballpoint pens use skinny ink reservoirs while gel ones tend to be a good deal larger. Number 5. Ballpoint versus gel writing. Each of these ink types can vary considerably from one pen to another and from one brand to another, so this will only be a generalization, but it should help nonetheless. Ballpoint pens tend to write on almost any surface and under almost all conditions. The oil-based ink seems to stick to surfaces better than any other ink, short of a permanent marker. The thick ink feels thick when you are writing with it, as if the movement was slow or you were pushing through something. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe our channel.